What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another video. We're actually leaving Bakersfield right now back to Los Angeles, and it's another 110 or 100 miles to go, and we actually only have about 20 to 24% left on the battery. So in today's video we're going to see how long a 150 kilowatt supercharger takes to charge from 20% to 80%. I've actually already made a video where we went to a 72 kilowatt supercharger to see how long it took to charge from 15% to 80%, and that actually took about an hour. So we'll see in this video how much faster a 150 kilowatt supercharger takes to charge in a real world setting. All right, let's get into the video. Thanks for watching another video, guys. If you're new here, my name is Dennis. I just got this Tesla Model 3, or actually almost 3 or 4 months ago, and I make videos about my experience, including a weekly autopilot video in Los Angeles traffic. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. So I've actually been to Bakersfield in a couple different videos doing range tests to see if I could actually make it there and back, and you probably can, but I've never left with enough battery to make it all in one shot. So I've stopped by this Tesla supercharger in Tejon Ranch a few times, or Tejon Ranch a few times, and it's actually a pretty nice supercharger. It's got a Chipotle, which I love, and a couple different burger spots, and of course gas station. It's actually a pretty big supercharger with about 24 stalls, and according to Tesla's map right now, there's only 13 stalls available, so that means it's a little bit above 50% available for superchargers. So hopefully when we get there, there'll be a ton of empty spots that aren't adjacent to each other, because we know that if you park next to another Tesla that's in a Tesla supercharging spot, you're not going to get as much power. And you definitely won't be able to get the full 150 kilowatt rating if there's a Tesla next to you charging as well. I've actually been to this supercharger a few times because I've done a few Los Angeles to Bakersfield range runs, and I'll paste a link below to some of those videos so you can check them out. Oh wow, you can really hear the preconditioning of the battery. It's like a subtle low whine within the drivetrain. It's a little bit different than typically what it is when you're driving around, unless my drivetrain is messed up right now from driving. We get to pass the gas station, $4.54 for premium or $3.79 for gas. It's very nice that we don't have to pay for gas, and we get to load up on free supercharger miles because you guys have used my referral code. So here's the supercharger, guys. Alright, so this supercharger is rated at 150 kilowatts, and we're getting about 123 kilowatts, which is not bad at all. It looks like I have my Tesla set at a 90% completion, and it should take about 35 minutes to go from 25% to 90%, which is not bad at all. Last time I was at a supercharger, it was a 72 kilowatt rating, and I was only able to get about 50 to 55 kilowatts of speed, and it took an hour to go from 15% to 80%. So this is about the same amount of percentage, and it's only going to take 35 minutes. So it's almost half the amount of time it's going to take to charge the same amount of the battery. So we're about halfway there, or actually we're way more than halfway there. 20 minutes left to charge up to 90%. The charge rate has considerably slowed down. Earlier it was at about 120 kilowatts or almost 500 miles an hour, and now it's decreased down to 78 kilowatts or 300 to 320 miles an hour. So it definitely slows down as you get near to 100% or near to 90%. So far it's added about 140 miles at a cost of $10.36. So 15 more minutes left. We've actually only been here for 20 minutes, and we've gained 141 miles so far. Okay, so we've been here about 33 minutes. There's 5 minutes left on the charger. We're basically already there. And what I have noticed is the kilowatts have drastically decreased from 120 down to 40 kilowatts. This is because it's trying to protect the battery, as I've read, and so it slows down the charging rate as you get near 100%. So we're almost at 90%. It's costed us about $14, and we've been here for about 35 minutes, give or take. All right, charging complete. 270 miles on the range, 195 miles added at a cost of about $14, and it took 35 minutes to go from 25% to 90% of the battery, which is not actually too bad if you have some time to kill at a restaurant. This is a real world case of going from 25% to 90% at a cost of $14, and it took 35 minutes. So let's go ahead and unplug. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope this video gave you some good information, because I know when I was looking at a Tesla Model 3, I wanted to know how much a supercharger took in terms of cost and how much time it would take to charge from almost zero or low state of charge up to a higher percentage. So in this case, it did take about 35 minutes. It did cost $14, and we were able to add 196 miles, a real world scenario case, at a 150 kilowatt charger for this station. I have been at a 72 kilowatt charger where it only was able to get about 50 kilowatts of charging speed. That took an hour to go from 15% to only 80%, and it did cost about the same $14. I think it was $14.50. This went from 25% to 90%, also was about $14, and it took only 35 minutes to get to that charging rate, which is actually not bad at all. So yeah, hit that like if you enjoyed this video, and comment below on your experiences on superchargers, or if this video helped on your decision on buying a Tesla Model 3. All right guys, I'll see you in the next one. See ya.